Hello, my name is Ian Grant White, and I have lived in this lovely place, Mountain Shadows East, for the best part of 25 years. And what I see behind me grieves me greatly. This place, 25 years ago, was a five-star hotel. Del Webb owned it. And I can hear the strains, the ghostly strains of the Halleman Orchestra playing in the crystal chandelier ballroom. And I can see Bob Hope sitting by poolside, one of the most beautiful pools, one of the 15 most beautiful pools in the world. But that has all changed. And now we have this derelict, asbestos-filled, skeletal remains of what used to be a fantastic landmark, and a place that many people have enjoyed. But not to worry. Young Flaxman came along, and I have not seen too many other developers actually kicking the door down to develop this place, but Crown Realty has presented some wonderful plans where they have two boutique hotels in mind, one on the east side, one on the west, world-class establishments that I think that the town planners of 2030 will be proud of. We're not living in a cloister, and I think that change, although not acceptable by many people, is one of the facts of life. I have watched intently many of the town planning commission meetings and been there and listened to Mr. Flaxman, CEO, present his plans, which I think are excellent. I think he's done an extremely good job under somewhat difficult circumstances because he has had to answer complex questions, theoretical questions, and, it hasn't been easy, and I can't help but wondering what his blood pressure must have been doing during some of those dialogues. However, he seems to be in good shape, and we wish him well. Now, I think that we've got to realize that things are changing, and that the Town Planning Commission, I hope they don't take this criticism, and it's not really criticism, it's constructive criticism, I suppose, if you will, in the wrong spirit. To cut a long story short, we've got to work with Flaxman. I just haven't felt that he has had that much encouragement from the town planners. Maybe it's my impression, but he's done a sterling job and presented these plans under difficult circumstances. And I think that they've got to realize that that life is a compromise, and that I just don't see too much compromise coming from the Planning Commission. In terms of the east and west side, I think that they have this place in their guts, and we've been looking at this chain link fence for a long time, and we're going to be looking at it for a longer time. However, obviously the other residents of Paradise Valley, who are undoubtedly sitting in this audience, have got to have a say, but I think their say should be secondary to the feelings and desires of the people who live on the east side and the west side. So having said that, please, dear commissioners and planners, let sweet reason prevail and realize that things have got to change, and I want you to work more closely with Mr. Flaxman and his team. Thank you for listening to the ramblings of an old man.